Welcome to your full moon in Pisces reading for August 31st, 2023. Full moons close out cycles, so we're going to have a look at what's closing out for you. Taking a bit of a different approach today, not too much, but I'm going to kind of give you a theme for the reading itself, and then I will give you a theme for how you are, like sort of your anchor for the next 2 weeks. So here you have a great achievements. It's an event. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Let's see how that plays out for you. You've done something good. You have achieved something. There can be celebration with it. People can be giving you your just due, your kudos, and you could be enjoying the limelight a little bit. But whatever you are doing, whatever you're busy with, you have an achievement of some kind. Whether you consider it great or the world at large doesn't really matter. You have an achievement here. Okay, and how you're dealing with it, you have the World card. Nice. These are completions. So yeah, you have achieved something when the World card appears. With this, you have a yes answer, not my yes card, but I'll give it to you. Accomplishment, success, celebration, full circle. Full circle is the world for me. This is a level up, right? You have made a great achievement, an accomplishment. It has been successful. You can celebrate. You even see here, there's the champagne glasses, so there may be a celebration involved with that. And you have finished a cycle, and now you're ready to begin a new cycle. But there are little things that you have to do to kind of clear up that old cycle before you move on to the next one. It is like a graduation of sorts, or a leveling up of a situation. Could be with the World card that there's also travel involved. Can be the world at large that we're dealing with. And you're sort of, while you're clearing things up, kind of in a bit of a protective spiritual box, if you will. Okay, let's see how this plays out for you. Four of Swords. Okay, these are plans that we're making. We are probably, after such a great accomplishment, you need some physical rest. But the Four of Swords is taking that rest, and yet we are still, it's a very meditative pose, and yet we're still planning our next move, right? It's almost like you can't really rest. You may take a little time off, but the mind is still buzzing, the mind is still busy. And at the proper time, you'll pick up that fourth sword and begin action again. Okay. Yep. New opportunity here. A new path that we can go down because we've achieved something great already. We are presented with something new, right? The world doesn't stop spinning, it just keeps going. And so this new cycle is coming up for you. This is a seed that you can plant right now, and when you nurture it and care for it, it can grow into a big old money tree later, or it becomes solid and firm. As we go down the path, you can see the mountains in the background. That's an indication that there will be challenges ahead of you, but take those challenges as they come. Don't get ahead of yourself. And every new situation has its challenges and rewards. So if you do take this path, you should be awarded something, another great achievement, possibly. Really nice. And you can just be planning this new thing that you're going to get started. You're not acting on it yet, but you're planning it. The Knight of Wands are messages that come in. It's a bit of an erratic energy. It gets us fired up, right? It puts that fire in our belly, and we want to get going and do something wonderful here. With the Knight of Wands, it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of passion. It's not as aggressive as the Knight of Swords, but it is definitely fiery and passionate, and even the horse is a little bit excitable. So it's an excitement. It's a fire in our belly. This may entail leaving something behind, right? Maybe you've grown attached to your old schedule, your old situation, but there's something new coming in. And so there's this separation here, this feeling with the Three of Swords. It is separation card, but it can be like we feel separated from a situation. We may separate ourselves from an old situation as we move to the new one. Can be bad weather, inclement weather. And sometimes when we have inclement weather, it can mess with our moods a little bit. But there seems to be some quick action coming in. This can be a message that can cause some anxiety or some sadness, or, we have to leave quickly. Things that we are used to and we love and we know, and that kind of energy. We'll get more on that in a minute. Yeah, something very firm and nice is being offered to you. This is a good moon for a lot of people. Knight of Pentacles is a bit of a procrastination card, and you can see that reiterated here with the Four of Swords. But the thing with the Knight of Pentacles is they know timing. Timing is really important here. And it can be that you are, this can sometimes be physical pain. And so maybe you're recovering from something, and that takes some time. And while you're recovering, you can be considering your next step, what you're going to plant next, what you're going to do next. But this is the seed, and there is the farmer, right? The person who's planting the seed. Thing is, he knows timing. He knows when the right time to plant is. He knows when the right time to harvest. So timing is everything. This night does not go quickly. It's very calculated, very precise, very practical, very pragmatic. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. It looks to me like you're headed for a great achievement with that Ace of Pentacles and that Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very, very concentrated on the practicalities of this new beginning, this new situation, right? So you're being handed the seed, you are thinking about the timing of it, and very concentrated. You're holding it in your hands. You're very concentrated on the practicalities of the situation. The Queen usually gets what she wants, so that's a really nice, in the placement, it's a really nice place to be. I think you expect a great achievement, and you will probably get it in the proper timing. And you may have to leave a situation in order to do it, and that can be where the timing is coming in. You may have to leave people or a situation or a place that you're kind of comfortable with. But it can also be indeed injury, and you are recovering from that injury. Okay, you have the Nine of Wands here. Biding your time, that goes along with this one. You're biding your time. And remember, this is my springtime card, because the springtime is when we're planting seeds. So this is spring timing. Timing is everything, I'm going to say with this. I see it a few times here. The Nine of Wands is your experiences that you've had, and you have the wounds to prove it. But this is really biding your time and waiting for the right time to act in regards to the rest of the cards here. Thus making plans. Nice. This can have something to do with work, but this is also physical health. And the 8 is a lot of energy behind your work. It is, it's removing all distraction, right? Distancing yourself from people and places and situations, and just getting down to work. So you may isolate yourself even, just to remove distractions and get the work done that needs to be. You're going to have a lot of energy to do it, though, once you close this situation out, once you feel better, because this is even the walking wounded card, so there can be some disabilities physically, and maybe even some mental exhaustion from the previous cycle that you just finished. The Eight of Pentacles is a lot of energy behind, and this is honing your skills. You know what you're doing, you're good at what you do, and you just throw out distraction and get the work done. More Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is my Capricorn card. This is somebody who you may take under your wing. This is somebody who's just learned something new and wants to test it out, wants to show the world his muscle, right? Wants to show what he's been working on, or present it to the greater world. It's a young person, so this can be you, can be Capricorn around, but it's definitely a point where we're going to get ready to present something to the outer world after we make these plans, after we feel better, after we recover, that kind of energy. But great achievement indeed, especially because Pentacles are the solidifying of ideas, right? We bring it out into the actual physical world, and that in itself is a great achievement, taking something from, your passion and your thoughts into the physical world. Really nice. And even that's what the world is as well, right? It's the kind of the manifestation of the entire cycle that we've been through, and it becomes solid, it becomes real, and that's a great achievement. Nice, Libra, really nice. What the Spirit wants you to know. Well, you have the Three of Swords again, so that is a big thing here, right? Same thing. So this is heartbreak. On the other side, it's relief. So can be relief from mental and physical instability. It's growth. There's a buffering here. That's interesting. Buffering. What else does it say? Sorrow and acceptance. But again, it's this feeling of maybe that we are separate or distant from maybe loved ones. It's really kind of like I've only been working, right? I don't have any connection to the outside world because I've only been sucked into my job and finishing this great achievement and creating it, kind of energy. And that might be for the next 2 weeks, or it can really be like physical pain, and you are getting relief from it so that you can get back to work doing the things that you want to do, and finishing up that great achievement that you are busy with. Okay, I think this looks very positive regardless. Take good care of yourself, I think, is really important. This is an erratic energy, and so you can be so sucked into what you're doing that you have an accident, or you trip, or you're just so concentrated on what you're doing, you're not paying attention, and there might be a small injury. Hopefully it's nothing more than that. But it can also be separation from people that we love while we're really busy and concentrated on this new endeavor, or finishing up this old one. But looks really nice. Looks really good, very positive. I hope this has been helpful. I'll return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. I know this is short and sweet, but I don't think there's any need to complicate it. I want to keep it general, and it looks really good. So take good care of yourself. Mind your speed. If you're driving with that Knight of Wands, don't text and drive. Put your phone down. And take good care of yourself. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon. Bye.